Scream 6. Opening on March 10, 2023. After a long time away from the box office, the Scream franchise returned in January 2022 with a fifth installment and instantly returned to box office hit zone. It wasn't long before work on a sixth movie was announced, and there will be some welcome reunions as well as one shocking absence along the way. We don't know much about Scream 6, but producers have confirmed that Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Jasmine Savoy Brown, and Mason Gooding will all reprise their roles in the sequel. Plus franchise regular Courtney Cox. In other return news, Hayden Panettiere, who played Kirby Reed in Scream 4, will reprise her role as the film's survivor. Unfortunately, Neve Campbell, a big franchise star, will not be returning. Though Campbell was previously expected to return to her role as the series star, Sidney Prescott, the actress revealed in June 2022 that she would not be appearing in the film due to a pay dispute. It will be strange to lose Sidney, but the movie will compensate with a brand new character in the form of New York City itself, which will serve as a key locale in Scream for the first time. In addition, Ready or Not actress Samara Weaving and servant actor Tony Revolori joined the cast in July 2022. Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Opening on March 17, 2023. For years after Shazam debuted in theaters, a sequel from many of the same creators that gave the first movie its exciting superhero action will be released in the spring of 2023. The last film concluded by giving Billy Batson a family of heroes to aid him in his mission to save the world. The family is about to experience a challenge unlike anything they've ever encountered as the planet is once more in danger. The last time Billy and friends fought a mad scientist, but this time things get a little more personal when the Atlas daughters start their own revenge against the Shazam family. After all, a group of children may now hold the power of the gods, which was destined to enrage someone along the way. Many of the original significant characters from the first film return, including Jack Dylan Grazer, Grace Caroline Curry, and Jimin Hoon-soo as the wizard Shazam. In addition, director David F. Sandberg is back behind the camera to direct the action. We know from the first teaser that we can expect another epic adventure, but we don't yet know how this movie will connect in with 2022's Black Adam, another significant role in the Shazam saga. John Wick, Chapter 4. Opening on March 24, 2023. One of the most thrilling and continuously engrossing action movie sagas of the last 10 years has been the story of John Wick, a recently retired assassin. The fourth installment of the epic series will feature John and his supporting cast in 2023, and this time, John must deal with a mission that is as life or death as any he has ever undertaken. Following Chapter 3, the movie starts up with John on the run from the High Table and looking for a way to ultimately be free of all the carnage he has already attempted to escape. The exit route does exist, but in order to get it, he will have to fight a battle with a dangerous new foe and fight with assassins as he travels from New York to Paris to Osaka to Berlin. Mainstays from John Wick for the fourth episode of the series, actors Ian McShane, Lawrence Fishburne, and Lance Reddick are all back, along with newcomers Donnie Yen, Hiroyuki Sanada, Scott Adkins, Shamir Anderson, Rina Sawayama, and the legendary Clancy Brown. Chad Stahelski is back to direct the action once more. Evil Dead Rise. Opening on April 21st, 2023. A decade after filmmaker Fede Alvarez revived the Evil Dead series with a reboot film, Sam Raimi's Deadites are about to rampage across theaters once more with Evil Dead Rise. The action will shift to a Los Angeles apartment building this time, where two sisters have recently met for a long-overdue catch-up session. When an ancient book is discovered somewhere in the basement of the apartment building, the Deadites are released on the unsuspecting residents. This is the first Evil Dead film to take place in an urban setting, which should be quite exciting. In terms of who's behind the camera, writer-director Lee Cronin is bringing a fresh perspective to the franchise. Now, with executive producers Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, it's time to find out what Cronin will do with the Deadites. Infinity Pool. Opening on January 27, 2023. Brandon Cronenberg, son of famed horror filmmaker David Cronenberg, made a significant splash with his sci-fi horror movie Possessor in 2020. He'll be back in 2023 with something even more bizarre and crazy. We don't know much about Infinity Pool, Cronenberg's next feature movie, as both writer and director, but if the first teaser is any indicator, we're in for a strange journey. The plot revolves around a writer and his wife as they travel to an expensive resort. He's looking for some inspiration, but instead he meets a mysterious lover of his work, who appears to be hiding something dark and decadent from the start. When the writer unintentionally smashes a man with his vehicle and is sentenced to die under the severe criminal law of the island nation, he enters a world of transformative strangeness based on cloning, sex, and sacrifice.